you, apart from the breaking news that you heard, what have been the farmers in fact saying as far as the protest, as far as the government press conference is concerned? So the farmers have now given a call to intensify their protest. From December 14th, they are going to block Delhi-Jaipur and Delhi-Agra highway. On December 12th, they are in fact also going to make sure that all the tolls in the country are free. The farmers have also threatened to block railway lines. Let's listen into a few farmers. Milan, my colleague, is at Singhu border, which has become the focal point of the protest. We'll get in some voices from there as well. Listen in to this threat to intensify the protest by the farmers.
ये फैसला 12 को लिया गया कि जेड़े टोल प्लाजे अजे नहीं बंद हुए पंजाब में सारों को बंद कर दिया जाएगा 12 तारीख को। जिन्ने भी टोल प्लाजे पंजाब में है, कुछ टोल प्लाजे खाली पड़े थे, हुण 12 तारीख को एक भी प्लाजा यह जा नहीं हो जेड़ा ना बंद होगा। ये 12 तारीख का फैसला है। 14 तारीख के डिस्ट्रिक्ट दफ्तरों अगे, मतलब डीसी दफ्तरों अगे धरने देने का ऐलान हुआ है पूरे भारत में। हमने जो कहा था कि एग्रीकल्चर स्टेट सब्जेक्ट है, स्टेट लिस्ट में 14 नंबर पर दर्ज है। मार्केटिंग स्टेट सब्जेक्ट है, वो भी स्टेट लिस्ट में दर्ज है। और किसान ट्रेड के लिए कभी मार्केट नहीं जाता, वो अपनी फसल मार्केटिंग के लिए करने के लिए जाता है। तो आज सरकार ने ये बात मान ली कि ये कानून ट्रेडर्स के लिए बनाया गया है। तो आगे वो जो अमेंडमेंट्स करने की बात कहते हैं, वो तो पीछे रह गई। अगर ये एग्रीकल्चर स्टेट सब्जेक्ट है जब, तो उनको कानून बनाने का अधिकार ही नहीं। भारत सरकार को ये कानून बनाने का अधिकार ही नहीं।
Going across now to my colleague Milan Sharma, who is at the Singhu borders. Milan, here at the Ghazipur border, and let's just get a sense to our viewers. It's almost like a colony, a temporary colony has been set up by the farmers. You can see the tractor trolleys, which have been converted into makeshift residence as well. But, you know, while the blockage continues, but it is not easy. It's not easy to spend your entire day sitting on the road. There are very few toilets here. The facilities, are not up to the kind of people, those who are here. Before I get some voices from where I'm standing, Milan, what's the sense? Because Singhu border is the main focal point right now. There are theories doing around that the farmers are tiring. Many of them want to go back. What are you picking up from the ground after the agriculture minister's press conference?
Well, Ankit, as you described the Ghazipur border as a temporary colony, let me tell you the Singhu border is now become a home for the farmers because they have travelled all the way, leaving their homes back there in Punjab and Haryana and come and made Singhu border their home. And I'll speak to a farmer union leader, Mr. Prem Singh Ji, who will explain why they are intensifying the protest. Why are you now looking at intensifying the protest? Have talks with the government failed completely from your side?
First of all, I will tell you my name and organization. I am Prem Singh Bangu. I am President All India Kisan Federation.
Okay.
The next question is that we are sitting on the Singhu border for the last 15 days.
Yes.
Now, virtually, the Singhu border, it has become the epicenter of our farmers' struggle. Otherwise, on other points also farmers are sitting, but this is the main attraction.
Sir, but why are you intensifying the protest now?
That's I am coming to that. Now we have decided to intensify since in 4 or 5 rounds of talk, the government, we have able to convince the governments that these laws which have been enacted, they are anti-farmer. We discussed clause-wise. Virtually they have considered. That's why they have brought the proposal. Proposals are not satisfying us. Our clear demand is that you scrap these laws, not proposals. Now what option remains with us? Except to intensify the agitation. In the today's press conference, these two ministers, agriculture minister and railway minister, they have said that we have these frame the laws for trade and commerce. So our case was previously also that on the face of it, these laws are unconstitutional.
Okay.
You have no authority, center, to frame any law on the state subject. Yes.
I would just say that we are running out of time. Ankit, what they mean to say is that the laws that have been framed, they find it to be unconstitutional, which is why the protest will be intensified throughout. Toll plazas will be freed off, and Delhi-Jaipur highway will be completely jammed from here on. They will also look at intensifying the protest, not just in Punjab and Haryana, but all across the country. They've also said that they are going to boycott all sort of corporate interference, and which is why Singhu continues to be an epicenter, and the farmers are refusing to budge from their stand of repealing all the farm laws. Back to you.
We'll get you more voices from the farmers, but before that, let me go across to my senior colleague Rahul Srivastava, who's joining me. Rahul, is the government now playing a game of attrition, tiring the farmers out? It's been 14 days already, and today after the press conference of the Agriculture Minister, Mr. Narendra Singh Tomar very clearly said, whenever the farmers want to talk to us, they can let us know, we'll get back to them.
Ankit, when you say tiring out and attrition, you're talking about yesterday. I think if that was the government strategy, it came to a null yesterday. The farmers eventually have made it very clear that talks, suggestions, proposals are not acceptable. Their demand is maximalist, and that is that the bill should be withdrawn. Now, what the government initially was trying, that it was trying to explore possibilities if amendments can be created, and some sections in the unions which are were chasing the middle path, they can perhaps create a pressure group within the farm unions and say that let's go back because our demands are being met. But that is over. The government, by holding talks after talks, was trying to tire out and test the patience of and determination of the farmers. That has not worked. Today, if you see, the press conference is an act of desperation. There is a very clear signal from the government that the government does not have anything to offer barring appeal and talks. Now, the farmers having indulged in talks, having rejected the proposals, there is no seemingly chance from the farmers that they're ready for talks. And that's why I will say the government will have to buy a new drawing board as far as the farm crisis is concerned.